What's up, family? I'm Juan Castillo, and when I'm on social media, my favorite show to watch is the Don't Shoot the Messenger weekly podcast. Chris G, Professional Sutton, Rucker Report delivers sports the way it's supposed to be, real and authentic. So get ready to be entertained. My boys are ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
The cameras are on, and zeros are on the clock. Get ready for the realest, most authentic, most entertaining sports podcast there is. You may think you know sports, but they know sports and speak the truth. Here to bring you that truth is your Big Three. Give it up for Professional Son, Chris G, and the Rucker Report, Jersey. There's nothing to debate when the message is this clear. Welcome to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast.
There we go. All right. Welcome to another edition of Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. I'm your boy, Professional Sutton.
And I'm your boy, Chris G.
Can you hear the applause, Chris? Okay, all right. Okay, I had to bring the little soundboard back, you know what I mean? Because I'm on my today, man. We're going to have some fun. So listen, man, before we start, we definitely want to thank our sponsor, 94.3 WYBC.
The rhythm of the city.
Yes. So we're going to, let me turn you down a little bit, Chris. So first and foremost, man, how you doing?
Let me tell you something. Buckeyes won last night. OHIO. Marvin Harrison is the best player in the country. Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't want to say nothing bad about Senior because we all know he a shooter. It's a good day. A beautiful day.
All right. Well, I do want to talk about some stuff, Chris. Like I said, if you guys had not checked it out, please go to our Don't Shoot the Messenger under Professional Sutton, under all streaming platforms. We did a show this week. Also, we want to shout out our man Ruck. He down there. Well, he's probably coming back, man. He's in Virginia.
Yeah, he should be on his way back.
You know what I mean? He had a good time down there in Hampton, his alma mater. You know what I mean? So shout out to my bro.
I was talking to him. I wanted to ask him if Envy was down there giving out free seminars.
You stupid, man. You stupid. They are killing DJ Envy right now.
Honestly, I highly doubt. I'm on the side of I don't think he did nothing.
Okay.
But these jokes are flying.
I mean, you know.
These jokes are gonna fly.
It's real right now. It's real for him. I'm just sharing this to some of my pages that I have here.
I ain't gonna master flex him. I ain't upset.
Let me see.
But the jokes are gonna fly. He getting
hardcore New York. So, Chris, I want to start out with the NFL. We got some good slated games, and they said that nobody is on break this week. So we're gonna
that's weird.
See some games. I know.
That's weird. Like last week, there was like six or eight teams on bye last week, and nobody on bye this week. Crazy.
I think that maybe because of the Thursday games and the Monday games, it kind of like giving people a rest. I don't know. I don't want to lie because the NFL.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't get me to lie.
So we shall see. So, what game are you looking forward to the most this week, Chris?
As far as competitive?
Yeah. Just think. I mean, we know you're a gambler. We know you got some big money on a lot of these games, but if you're looking at a game,
I'll probably say probably the three most competitive games is probably the Rams and Dallas, Cleveland and Seattle, and probably Jacksonville, Pittsburgh. From a competitive, good game standpoint. Everything else, it's a lot of trash on trash.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Which is difficult.
I don't want to sleep on that Philly and Commanders game, man.
Nah, B, that was a one-shot deal.
You think so?
The Commanders are who we thought they were. Okay,
Yo, man, you cold blooded,
they,
man.
they played them tough. One game. I don't see it happening again.
I don't know, Chris. I don't know, man. I don't know. That game right there, man. You know, because divisional games are so tough.
They are.
Those games are so tough because you got a lot to prove. But if you say, okay, all right. One game I'm not looking forward to is the Waste Management Bowl, Jets and the Giants.
Again, trash on trash.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be horrible. I don't know who want to watch that, but you know, and it's raining.
Let me say this. I do like Tyrod Taylor, like
Yeah, of course.
as a person. So I root for him. So I just hope that New York Giants, Giants realize that that's probably the best quarterback you got on your team because Daniel Jones is ass. And I'm tired of people making excuses for it. He's ass. They've looked better with Tyrod Taylor in there. Now I don't know if Tyrod Taylor can overcome the Jets defense because the Jets defense is a serious thing. That's a serious thing that people need to consider seriously. But I root for him. I hope Tyrod, starts to. They're trying to quiet it down. Oh, there's no quarterback controversy. No, there needs to be.
Yes.
Because you overpaid him. Because the market dictates, what people are going to get paid, and I don't like it. I don't like it. He Daniel Jones, he ain't it, B.
No.
I said it.
Yes, you have.
Said that we had a big discussion about it at Bryce's birthday party.
Yep.
I can't remember that Giants fan, but he was trying to tell me up and down. Oh, he
Jada.
never had no help.
Jada.
He ain't never had the talent. Now he got the talent, and he won one game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he did with the talent that he got now.
Now it's and I was one of those who was rooting for Danny Dimes. And I can't stand the Giants, but I thought he was going to add that New York spark. I thought he was going to be tough, but I was wrong. I was wrong 1,000 times, and I'm not ashamed to admit I was wrong. Because he has played like trash. Like you said, he dictated the market, which is horrible. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
Myra, what's good?
Wife want to check in. And so it's been bad. It's been all bad for New York Giants, which is so sad. Saquon, and there's even, talks of maybe sending Saquon out to another team to try to get something for him. So
I mean, that's the thing, right? You're gonna send Saquon out so you can again help Daniel Jones. For what? What is he gonna give you? Nothing special. Nothing that's gonna make you a winning team.
Right.
We got to the playoff last year, but I mean, come on, man. There wasn't no contenders. There wasn't nothing seriously to consider.
Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all. But that's how the Giants been for the past I don't know, 8 years or so. When did Eli leave? Even while Eli.
When Eli was there towards the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Eli was lighting it up.
Right. I mean, he was able to squeak out the Super Bowl win, in 2012?
Well, yeah, he was able to squeak out 2 Super Bowls. I think Eli had no shade to Eli, because I do think Eli is going to be in the Hall of Fame. Barely. But I do think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's going. He's going to the He's going to the Hall of
Fame.
Sadly.
He's going. Barely. He's like, if there was tiers of the Hall of Fame, he'd be at the bottom tier. And he really only getting there because of those Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But Eli had maybe 5 good seasons? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like 5 good seasons. There's a lot of trash in there for Eli. I'm sorry to admit it.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think that when I was saying that, people were saying I was a hater. I always thought Eli was a hater.
It's a true statement. It's just, he had two of the more memorable Bowl runs where he didn't particularly play great in those runs. The defense played great.
It's called lightning in a bottle.
But when they needed to have a play from him in those runs, he made it. So you got to give him that.
I got to. I mean, listen, he's in the NFL. I wasn't. So, but again, like you said, he was always surrounded by a good defense. Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan. So he had some bona fide players on that defense. So shouts out to shout out. But
before we get started, are we gonna talk about Dwight Howard? Nah, never mind.
I mean, it wasn't on my agenda. I mean, I don't care what booty hole he, licking. I don't care. If you want to, we can. But
no, I'll just.
No, I don't. I don't. Honestly, I don't care. I mean, I just think that like he should be in the Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame defensive player. Now we see why. But hey, I'm not hating on Dwight Howard.
I need to choose my words carefully. I think that Dwight Howard is a Hall of Fame basketball player.
I agree too.
And he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. There was a time, there was a period where Dwight Howard was the best center in the league. Now, to be fair, there weren't a lot of good centers in the league, but he was the best center in the league, and he was dominant defensively. He was serviceable offensively because of his athletic ability.
Yo, you are definitely acting like you're walking in a minefield right now. And how you
gotta
choosing
choose
your words.
these words very carefully.
Man, you
very,
are
very carefully.
You are definitely choosing your words so carefully, man. So carefully.
He sometimes gets unwarranted slander because of his personality and outside personal life.
So you think he's getting shafted right now?
Your words, not mine.
Chris, why? Why would you? You hit out the alley, you man.
I know it was, and I swatted it away. I'm trying to give him an objective overview of his career and personality. And I need an Oscar for.
Yes, you do.
I want you. There's gonna be no camera. Hey, yo,
you definitely treading lightly on this one, but it's okay. I don't. Hey, it's all good. Now, Dwight Howard aside, I want to talk about my 49ers real quick. So, this game right here is definitely a huge game for the 49ers, and here's why. We need to find a way to beat the Bengals. Now, I know everybody's like, "Hey, man, don't worry about it." It's just you guys got it. You should, but that's not really the case right now. We are trying to find. I'm sorry. Hold on. We are trying to find our identity on defense. Now, I know, like, if you look at it, like that's our call, right? Like the defense is, who we are. Like the 49ers are, the defensive team, but we have not been playing to the level of which we should have been playing. And I was telling Chris that a lot of that has to do with, one, where Nick Bosa is. First of all, Nick Bosa should be on the blind side, right? What he does on the blind side is he creates so much tension for that quarterback because that quarterback cannot see him. When that quarterback can't see him, guess what? He's holding the ball too long. He's making inaccurate reads. It's messing up the flow of the defense, leading to sacks from other guys. What's been happening is, and Steve Wilks has been having him on the side where the quarterback get to see him, make adjustments, and he has not been productive whatsoever. Another thing is we have not been blitzing a whole lot. We just been 4-man and just going. Now, again, I think that because of who we have, Hargrove, and then we have Bosa, having Armstead. So you got 3 strong guys up there. So it's like, why do we even need to rush 5 guys? Save our chances. But we really need to put some pressure on Joe Burrow today. Like, we have to, because if we don't, this is, to me, Chris, this could be the turning point of our season.
I agree. I think this Cincinnati game, I wouldn't call it a trap game, but this is a dangerous game for you guys. I mean,
this
listen.
game, Chris, I don't mean to cut you off, but this was the game that I felt that it wasn't going to be an easy game. Like, looking at the schedule, I was like, okay, we got these two. You know, I'll be talking about the Browns and talking about the Vikings. I said, okay. But I said our toughest opponent, if we can get past Dallas, is going to be the Bengals, because the Bengals always seem to find a way to play better mid-season. They always find a way. Now, I know the first few games, everybody counting them out. I said, this is the Bengals. This is what they do every year. This has been their MO. So the Bengals are coming in here. They're on a 2-game win streak. We're on a 2-game losing streak. So to me, who do you think the underdogs are? I mean,
it's still the Bengals.
I know.
The Niners are a better team. What's the status on Debo?
Debo's not playing. Debo's coming back next game. You know, Debo, even when he was even in Dallas, he was out for 3 games. So we're gonna keep him out one more game. Again, and that's another thing, Chris, not having Debo. The problem I have with Kyle Shanahan is he's too passive and not aggressive enough when Debo's not out there. We have guys like Ray McLeod who can run the wide receiver screen and get us the yardage that we need to help with our run game. But the problem last week and the week before is that not having Debo has been forcing us to play in the box, and it shows. So I'm hoping that Kyle can open it up and really, really say, guess what, Brock? You do your thing. And that's what I think. Yo, Mike Carter, man, you know what? He said, hey, y'all been 0-2 since your little Raider slander. That Mike Carter curse is real. Listen, only Mike Carter curse is real is your bald-headed ass. That's the only curse that you got. Ahmad, what up, man? We got a Eagles fan. Yeah. We stink. Shut your ass.
Ahmad, Ruck down at
he know where he at.
23 Freaknik.
He know where he at. Ruck down there acting like he a sophomore in college right now.
He out there stepping. Yeah, that's what he out there.
He said, Ravens and Eagles Super Bowl. That's how I know that you smoking some dookie. Because Ravens ain't getting out of the first round, okay? So, I don't know what you're talking about.
But, I mean, I might get him out the first round, but
I don't know.
Come on. Be for real. Let's be for real here.
Listen, the Eagles got a good shot. He said, chill, Chris, chill. Eagles definitely have a good shot making it, back to Super Bowl. So I can't take that away from you. But it ain't gonna be that easy. But like I said, man, Niners, we're going to have to find a way to, to get other players involved so we can open up that run game. He said, let's dream for our people. I don't give a damn. I want the Niners to win, and then it could be Black Lives Matter. Right now, Glock Purdy is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care about. That's all I care about right now. Now, what was you going to say, Chris? I'm sorry. I just really interrupted you when you were talking about the 49ers and the Bengals right here. Not being a trap game, but, being a really difficult game.
I just think Cincinnati might be starting to hit their stride, and they're a dangerous team. I mean, Joe Burrow is Joe fucking Burrow, man. Like, if he's on, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. So I definitely think it's something that they got to be, careful. They got to be real, real careful.
Yeah. And in being careful, I think that, hold on, let me fix something here. Hold on. I got to fix this here because I got you. All right. There we go. And in being careful, I think that we can't be we can't be too lax. Like Niners, we have to play with aggression. That is our style of ball. We got smash mouth football. Our defense, we're gonna punch you in the mouth. That's how we play. We've been playing too finesse, right? We've been playing too finesse. We have not been blitzing like I talked about. We've been just playing man, getting sucked up into the receiver picks. Oh, go back to some zone. Let's have some fun. That's the only way we're going to win this game is if we have some fun and really come out and just, score first and just, do not, Kyle, let the Don't let your foot off the gas. If we're up 30-0, then just keep on scoring. Take the first string out and just keep on going. That's how I feel, Chris. That's how I feel. But I have not been nervous about the Niners all season. I am a little anxious. I won't lie to you about that. I am a
No, I
little
think
anxious.
you got cause to be nervous. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, that Cleveland game, I put that one on your kicker. Also, it was what it was. It was
Right.
your game. You had to lose at some point. Losing to Minnesota, though, without Justin,
Yeah.
that one was concerning. That one was concerning.
Yeah.
There was a lot of fumbling.
Yeah. It
There
was
was a
horrible.
lot of interceptions, just turnovers in general. You guys just look like a different team without Debo. Like, there's something about Debo being there that just kind of puts y'all over the top, and y'all just didn't have it against Minnesota.
Well,
Something that you got.
again, like I said, Kyle Coach is different without Debo. And like I said, we're going to have to really make sure Joe Burrow is in that box and keep him in there, make him uncomfortable all game. And I think that we will win. I think we have the offense to do that. And I think that, Brock Purdy has been doing a great job. We still got Juszczyk. We still got Ayuk. We still got Jennings. And we still got the white god himself, CMC, a.k.a. the whitest of the white chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me tell you what I know.
okay.
I know he's gonna score a touchdown today.
Oh, you better be.
That's what I know.
Yes, and he's gonna break the NFL record for most games with a touchdown. So
I
straight
thought
game.
he already broke it.
He tied it.
You know better than me.
He tied
I
it.
don't follow the Niners.
Yes, you do. Joe ain't
All
it
right.
this year. Okay, I mean, Ma, you might be right, but again, Joe got some. Listen, if I'm a quarterback and I'm watching what the Niners putting out, please, I am chomping at the bit because right now every game is like, yo, we ain't got nothing to lose. For any team not playing the Niners, yeah, I agree. Send them dogs, man. Send them dogs. Let's have some fun. That's the only way. Now, Ahmad, are y'all gonna beat the Commanders convincingly, or is it gonna be a slugfest? Which one? That's what I want to know. Let me get back to these schedules. Let me get back. So you saying that the Patriots and Dolphins, Chris, don't even watch that? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I'm gonna watch it for betting purposes,
Of course you are.
but I'm not thrilled. It's in Miami. Miami's just coming off a loss. I think it should be a track meet, but we'll see. I mean, listen, Patriots. I did not think they were going to beat the Buffalo Bills.
It's the Bills. Stop it. It's the Bills. The Bills.
I hear you. I mean, I hear you, but people like to crown the Bills as a contending team.
Not these people on here. Not the people on this show. Because they have not won anything yet. At all. Let me see here. So let me scroll down here. Let me see. We got so you talk about the Jaguars and the Steelers. Now, who you got in that one? You said that's the game that you're gonna be watching for. Because Jaguars are
I'm taking the Steelers.
okay. Because the Jaguars are a quiet and sneaky 5-2.
I mean, look, the Jags are good. It's just a couple things. Steelers defense just keeps them in every game. There hasn't been a game that they haven't
always had a defense. That's their literally like that's their trademark is their defense.
So, and they surprised me. They surprised me last week with that win against the Rams because I definitely thought the Rams were going to beat them, and they showed up and showed out. So, yeah,
okay,
I'll go.
The Browns and the Seahawks again. These two teams right here are at 4-2. I know like I said, the Browns coming off that impressive win against the Niners, coming off a hard fought victory last week against the Colts. The Seahawks are who we thought they were going to be this year. What do you say about this game, Chris?
That's actually, I think that's going to be a good game.
I agree.
The Cleveland defense is as advertised, other than last week. They let the Colts drop 38 on them, which
Okay.
was weird.
Yes.
That whole game was weird though. Everybody started scoring from the beginning, and so that was wound up being the highest scoring game last week. Raymond Bennett, what's going on, brother?
My man, the guy Raymond B. Bennett, man. What's up, man? Peace and blessings, man.
But I think things get back to normal, especially playing Seattle. I think there's going to be a defense struggle. I don't know who's starting for the Cleveland Browns,
Okay.
but I'm going to go out and say it. They got a better chance if Deshaun Watson not starting. Deshaun is washed, Joe. He's washed. I gave him last year. I understood. He missed a lot of time, almost 2 years. Coming in halfway during the season on a new team. I get it. At this point, I don't see any flashes or old remnants of the player that at one point was a top 5 quarterback in the league.
Okay.
I don't see it. And I don't know, man. Maybe his personal massages was giving him superpowers. I don't know.
Yo, Amar, come get the dude, man.
But what I know is he's not the same guy.
Nah.
He's not. And I don't know if he can ever get it again. And I'm just being honest. He's just not the same guy. There's nothing about him that makes a team feel threatened anymore. I mean, Deshaun Watson was a big play, big game player.
Yeah.
We seen it in college. We seen it in his first few years at Houston. Do you see it?
Nah.
Because I don't.
I don't see it no more. I don't. Again, like I know in my sports groups, shouts out to my dudes in overtime and in my other group, but definitely have not seen it in a long time. And I think that him being out of the league, and Raymond B. Bennett made a good point. He said his teammates don't rally around him. You know what I mean? He has lost the locker room. And if you're a quarterback and if you lose the locker room, you can pretty much kiss that goodbye. You might as well just try to be traded. But I'm just in awe that let me stop lying. It's the Cleveland Browns here. They paid him all that money to do nothing. And he had sat out a year. You supposed to get him on consignment.
Here's the thing. Yo, Ahmad, I was rooting for Deshaun.
Yes, he was.
I'm still rooting for Deshaun. I want him to be successful. But, yo, Finn, I don't see it. Yo, there's not a game this year where I go, oh, that looked like the old Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
Nah. I don't.
At some point, I got to stop making excuses for it. I don't see it. Haven't been seeing it.
You won't see it.
Until I do see it, it ain't there.
I think that if he doesn't show it this year, then he's definitely gone. I think that he's definitely gone. If he does not show it this year, then Cleveland's going to have to restructure that contract. They're going to have to take some losses, and they're going to have to find him a real quarterback because I think that Deshaun Watson has, peaked right now. I think that mentally he was gone. That whole court case draft. Like, people don't understand, like, having accusations like that really messes with your psyche. And I think for him, we watch how it, demoralized his whole play. Because he, like you said, Chris, he has not been the same player. Sometimes, like, I forget he's on the Browns. Because it's like, what is he doing? What is he doing that's really making him stand out? Yeah. I mean, listen, besides the check, for him, yeah, but guys who are rooting for him, like, yo, man, maybe, it's this, that, it's that. That's done. It's done.
Yo, he not giving you nothing to be like. I'll liken it to when people were starting a little bit, and I think they backed off of it. But when people were starting a little bit to back off of Justin Fields, when they were starting to go, look, man, I know the team bad, I know the line bad, but you not giving me nothing to be like, yo, see right there?
Uh-huh.
That's why he good. Like, the other stuff you can't control, winning and all that stuff, but you can see the talent right there. Now, Justin proved himself, came out and just set the world on fire for 2 games. Unfortunately, got hurt in the third game. But it gave people enough to go, yeah, see, we see it.
Yep.
See the ability. We see the possibility of what he could be. We just haven't seen it in Deshaun this year. We haven't seen it in him last year.
Yeah.
Like, when are we going to get a sample of the old Deshaun Watson or the Deshaun Watson that should garner a $250+ million guaranteed contract? When we going to see that? When that guy going to show up?
I don't know. But Ahmad made some point. He said, I agree, Chris. And he has the opportunity to be that guy multiple times. He said, man beat the accusations on the field. I don't know if you're gonna beat the accusations on the field, because we're accusing him of being not so great. And I don't know how many other teams will take him after this. And that's it is what it is. But we'll see. Now is he playing today or he's out?
I don't know. This will be the time where I'm doing a lot of homework and I'm out here giving the fans what they need.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. Man. And then we're gonna have you with your predictions as well, and who to roll with. Cause I might hit up FanDuel, Chris. I think I got $5 to spare today.
$5.
Yeah. That's all I need, man.
$5.
That's all I need. I just need $5. Chris, listen, man. $5. If I can make 55 off of that 5, I'm good. Is there a way I can make 100 off that 5, Chris?
I mean, yeah, but you gotta bet it. You gotta take some chances.
All right, well, we'll talk. Once your segment comes, we'll talk, man.
Oh, Raymond said he out.
All right, Raymond, man, yo, peace,
might have a shot to win today.
You said what, Chris?
Raymond, he said he out.
Yeah, okay.
That Deshaun Watson is out today.
Okay, he out. Okay, good. Okay, now, we got the Raiders and we got the Lions. I mean, I'm going Lions, to be honest. Is there any reason that I shouldn't be going Lions, Chris?
Say it one more time.
I said the Lions and the Raiders. Is there a reason that I shouldn't be going Lions at this point?
That's Monday's game.
Yep, Monday night.
Detroit, easy.
Okay, all right. And then we got what's his name? Tyson Baguette. That's his last name.
Chicago quarterback.
Yeah. Then we got the Chargers. What's up with them, man? Again, the Chargers are like Deshaun Watson, man. Like I don't know what the hell they've been doing for the past some odd years. And had the defense. They were actually favorites to probably make a run last year.
They're always favorites.
Always, man.
They're the shoulda couldas.
Shoulda.
Oh, they should be a top contender. Oh, they could have been, in playoff contention. Again, this is a conversation that we have personally. They make a lot of excuses for Justin Herbert. That they don't hand out to other quarterbacks.
Come on now.
There's a ton of talented quarterbacks in the league. There's a ton. And if they play bad, it's on them.
Yep.
But for some odd reason, it's never Justin Herbert's fault, even though he'll get the ball down and with a chance to take the win and doesn't do it. Blew a 30-point lead in a playoff game. It's everybody else's fault but his.
Yep.
Hasn't won a playoff game. Has more losing seasons than winning seasons. But let somebody tell it, Justin Herbert's a top 5 quarterback. He's better than Lamar. But I know Lamar got a winning record. Like, Lamar has like an insane winning record.
Yes, he does.
Like, he's only lost. The only person that got a winning quarterback that got a winning record over him is Patrick Mahomes. And then he's really only lost the top tier, other than divisional. Obviously divisional can get you all the time. But he's really only lost the top tier teams, top tier quarterbacks. MVP candidate, MVP winner, multiple playoff wins. But Justin Herbert's the guy, right? At some point we have to stop making excuses for this guy.
I mean, I think you know what.
And you know what? Raymond Bennett is right. Their coach is a problem. he might be one of the. But that's what they said about the coach before him. That's why they ran him out of town, right?
Yep.
Oh, we got to get a coach in here for Herbert. So they ran the other coach out of town. Oop, guess that was the wrong decision, huh? That was a black coach, by the way, that they ran out of town.
Of course it was. Of course it was. So I just want to. I'm just putting some of these comments up here so people can see the comments. Thank you, man. He said, Dead Man 33. He said that it says American Truck Simulator. It shouldn't say that. It should say podcast. Don't know why it's saying that, but I appreciate you for jumping on. Thanks so much for letting me know that. That's Twitch, by the way. You know, trying to get my Twitch on. But
there you go.
They will always, make excuses for a lot of these coaches and a lot of these teams, and we know why. Unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, they will make fun of these black coaches and say, well, they should have did this, they should have did that, yada, yada, yada. But then you got a coach like, I don't know, like the Chargers, who have not done a damn thing when they were in San Diego, since they've been in Los Angeles, when they were in Mexico, when they were in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It don't goddamn matter where they at. They ain't got no fans, okay? I think I only know one Charger fan in my whole life. All right? But I think Justin Herbert is still getting that pass, and he's still being talked about as an elite quarterback, and we have not seen that yet. And when are we going to see that? I don't even think we're ever going to see that from Justin Herbert. But because he is the media darling of the NFL, they're going to let him rock, and they're going to let him just kind of push that over. But that's just my opinion. That's my opinion, Chris. Now, speaking of media darlings, man, I meant to ask you, what you think about the Taylor Swift thing, man? Like, I don't give a damn. Like, I'm tired of hearing, like, it's like she's on the injury reports every week. Like, Deshaun Watson not playing, Debo not playing, but Taylor Swift will be there, or she not gonna be there. What do you think, man? Wait, before you start, Remy B. Bennett said that the Chargers do have nice uniforms. That's all. That's about it. I just want to say that.
I don't really got no problem with it. I mean, here's my thing. Taylor Swift is. I don't think this is a hot take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she is by far and away more famous than anybody in the NFL.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift music, but I do know who Taylor Swift is, and
me too.
I know she's a big fucking star. And if Beyonce was single and dating, the equivalent of that in the NBA, I don't even want to say it because
LeBron James.
We don't want to put that on. We don't want to put that on him. But if she was and she was popping up at the game, it'd be a big deal. It's a big deal for marketing, for advertising. It brings in a lot of money. So I understand why the NFL has been like on it. It'll die down though. At a certain point, it'll just be. I don't. We're not that old, but there was a point where when Tom Brady started messing with Giselle, it was a big deal that Giselle was around because Giselle was a supermodel. Again, I don't really care about Giselle, but a lot of people who watch the NFL are around it. They did, so they made it a big deal. But then it became regular,
right?
And then once it becomes regular, it is what it is. Yeah, like Raymond said, she brings eyes to the game. There are women who could care less.
Yes.
About football. Just to know that Taylor Swift's there, they're gonna watch.
True. Yeah.
Gotta respect the Swifties.
Yeah, the Swifties. Okay. I just wanted to know. I know that the NFL is making a boatload of money off of Taylor Swift, having her there. Like you said, you got a lot of young girls who don't care about the game, but like Randy Bennett said, Travis Kelce, jersey sales are going up because of him. Because of her. I'm sorry. So this is good marketing, free publicity for the NFL. But I'm just tired of hearing like if she at the game, just let her chill out, right? Like we don't gotta, kind of embarrass her. Like I think, I know somebody was like, oh, that's why. Again, I don't know if it was real, okay? And again, you know how internet is, so I don't want to like misspeak, but they had like OJ on his Twitter page was like, this is why I don't watch the NFL. It's like Travis.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
no, but I did see OJ on It Is What It Is podcast.
Okay.
Show. I don't even want to disrespect him. And I don't know if you know that, but OJ Simpson is like a person that they routinely go to talk about sports.
Who? What show is this? Cameron?
On Cameron Show. It Is What It Is.
They got OJ up there?
Yeah. OJ does, he's like one of the, famous guests that they bring in weekly to talk about the games.
Hey, yo.
OJ Simpson, that OJ.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
So OJ was up there and they were talking about Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes did like a chest bump.
Yes.
And I'm not lying. OJ Simpson was like, yeah, that was kind of doing something for me. You know how you feel about white women.
Wow. OJ, yo, he got it. Yo, OJ got chill, man. OJ.
I'm just telling you the truth.
I don't know, OJ. I don't know, man. I think you need to shut the fuck out, man.
Hey, he already got away with it. He good.
You know what, Chris? You know what, Chris?
Darn.
I don't even know what to say to you right now. I don't think I have enough buttons for you, man. Yeah. Chris, you crazy, man. You crazy. But since you're my brother, though, give you that. That's all you get. That's all you get. I want to, segue into the NBA. I know that the NBA just starting. It's a lot of high flying going on. What do you think about Wemby, Chris?
I don't want to be negative.
Not just be you. Ahmad, you too, man. What do you think about him too, man?
Damn. Yeah, he good. But
my man Donovan, what up, man? My man Robert's in the building, man.
What was everybody talking about with him? Oh, this dude about to be, he the best prospect ever. If he was in the same draft class as LeBron, he would have went higher than LeBron.
Yep.
He all right, yo. He good.
Just okay. So not bad. Not bad is what you're saying, but not as hyped as they made it seem.
I don't blame Wemby for it. The hype machine got behind it. Yo, first, and maybe he could be. Well, I don't know. But he could be the next great big man in San Antonio.
Okay.
But he gonna have to change some stuff, yo. He play, not that he needs to be, seeing as we're not talking about Dwight Howard anymore. Not that he needs to be down low banging with the big guys.
Yeah, yo. Chris, yeah, you wild.
But
man.
he's way too far outside. Kevin Durant don't play that far outside. Right. Like, get in, get a midi. Everything got to be a 3-pointer. Like, yo, get some rebounds, get some putbacks, something. Yo, on the off, when they're on the defensive side, yo, he be out on the wing, defending for. Like, get your butt down there. Like, you 7'6". Get your butt down there and get some putbacks. Get some defensive rebounds.
Okay.
But like Ahmad said, he does need to develop, and we'll see how the develop go. But you got to remember, and it's not any fault of his, they were talking about him like, yo, fam, when Wemby come through with the yappa, it's over for everybody.
Right. Yeah. It was,
and I don't see that.
Okay.
He good though.
Okay.
He good though.
I mean, like I said, I just, like I said, I respect, your opinion, especially Ahmad as well, man. Like, and I just wanted to know, like, what you guys feel about him. And, again, like anybody, he has a lot to work on. And I'm just anxious to see. Like I am excited to see, where he's gonna, land and like what's gonna happen. So, hey,
Yeah, it's
man.
like he's a good first. I think, and I'm a chill. I'm a chill, but no. First, I think it's hard for big guys to develop and just be good in the NBA in general.
Right.
If you ever notice, there's more big guy flops and busts than there are, you know, two guard, combo guard type play. Yo, it is very, very difficult for big guys in the NBA because you got to be able to have size down low to, fight for boards, fight for second chance opportunities. You also got to be athletic and, rangy enough to defend on the outside and get back to the inside.
Yeah. Yep.
It's difficult. So, you know what I mean? I'm not acting like he's a bum or it can't happen. The hype that they had around this guy coming in. Oh, I mean, people were talking about these are respectable people. He's gonna win defensive player of the year and rookie of the year this year.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how he's gonna win defensive player of the year when he's guarding outside the 3-point line.
And I think that people again, like, they look at other guys, and this is no disrespect, in other leagues, and they see what they do and they create this highlight reel. But the NBA is a different animal.
Different animal.
Because if you get on that mismatch, right, with Damian Lillard, okay, if you got Giannis taking it coast to coast, this ain't your man. Again, I'm just making up a name here. This ain't your man, Anthony Marks from Denmark. Nah, you know what I'm saying? This ain't your guy, Paul, playing in France. This is a different animal here, and these guys are athletic, these guys are faster, and these guys will wear you down. And physically, he gonna have to bulk up because he was like, I remember when somebody made a comment, and I thought somebody just put that out here, but he said it. He's like, well, they saying that you, oh man, what happened? What's going on?
I'm here.
Okay. I was wondering. They were saying that people saying that you're too small. You need to gain some weight. He's like, I don't need to gain no weight. They basically like they need to catch up with me. Again, it's still early. And Ahmad said rookie of the year is the only realistic goal for him this year. Yes, I agree. I think that's the only real goal for him. I think that's where it should stay until he develops the game, and we can see. But like I said, Chris said it the best. The NBA want that overseas money. They want that overseas money. So, and like you said, Chris, name some players that are American born that they talk about in that way of like superstars now. You mentioned Luka. You mentioned Giannis. And you said who's the reigning MVP right now? Joker too. So, Embiid. I was like, yeah. The NBA want that. They know what they're doing. They know what they are doing. And this is their marketing employee right now.
I mean, just go down the line. The next great young, and I say this with emphasis, responsible American player, Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I would love to put God in there, but
Huh. Yeah.
So who knows with him? Zion got to stop eating donuts and fucking strippers and shit. So who knows with him? Who else we got? All of the other ones, they're the old guard. LeBron is the old guard. I saw Ben Simmons, and I don't even want to read this comment.
Please. Yeah.
He did. He did. And we see what. That's a great point. That's a great point.
Hey,
we see what happened.
I want to shout out Don. Like I said, his name Godson Roberts. I'm calling by his name on Facebook. Shouts out to my man. I work with him, and he's also a Hyde alumni. So Shout out to my man, yo. But anyway,
What year? What year?
he graduated. Let me see so he probably graduated 07. I mean, he can correct me, but yeah, good
That's
dude.
what I'm talking about.
Good
First of
dude.
all, Hyde in the building.
Yes.
First of all,
Yes.
first and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
the real Hyde,
Yep.
not the fake one that was out in Norfolk. The real Hyde.
Yep. 07. Yep.
First of all, second of all, R.I.P. to Lonnie Love.
Yeah. Oh, he died?
Yeah, man.
When?
Our security guard, the famous CCD, folks.
Oh man.
It's Monday. You gotta go.
Yeah, when he passed away.
Unfortunately,
Man.
he left us.
Steve Castillo, what up, man? He says I ain't eating them po' boys, man. He said they hit different.
He eating them pole boys and them pole girls too.
Ah! Oh man. Hold on, wait. Time out. I'm sorry. I know we're doing a show, but when did Lonnie Love pass, yo? Because I want to send my condolences to his
I
family.
found out on Friday.
Okay.
So I don't know. It could have been before Friday, but I found out on Friday.
Oh man, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. Sorry about that. Yeah. So go ahead, Chris. What you were saying, man?
But like I said, there's not a lot of American basketball players that are at the top of the NBA right now.
Nope.
Other than the old LeBron, Steph, KD, they're always going to be, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Really can't count on Anthony Davis because it's Anthony Davis. So when you start going down the line, you start naming all these players. Even when you think they're American, they be like, "Oh shit, he's Canadian."
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
There's not a problem with that. It's just, the NBA is searching.
Yes,
like I said, Jason Tatum is what we got. And it's not a bad thing to have Jason Tatum, but Jason Tatum is the only reliable commodity of an American player that we got in the NBA right now.
True.
You can't rely on anybody else. They're either not good enough, do dumb shit, or they're not from America.
True. Which is sad, but again, NBA loves it. NBA love that they can go to another, player overseas and get that money. So, we could do about that at this point. But so we got the NBA now. What are some players that you want people to watch out for, Chris, within the next few weeks? Again, NBA is a long season, so I'm not going to talk about the whole year, but just some players that you think that we should keep an eye on, man. Old or new, it don't matter.
Well, I really do. I am a fan of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That boy.
And he been in the league for a minute too.
Young, but he's still young. Yeah. He's still real young.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of Shai. I've been watching Denver. They look dominant. I want to see this next game with Dame and Giannis, how they go about it. But it seemed to be like I can't remember who said it, but they were like game one. I think it could have been. Ooh, it might have been Kendrick Perkins, even if I agree.
That's how you gonna do it, Chris?
What'd you say?
That's how you gonna do them?
When I tell you, you know what? We ain't in the Bastion show. Yeah, KP said it. I'm not gonna repeat it, but I do really, really like Giannis and Dame, and they got a very, very good inside-out game. Similar, maybe even better than Joker and Jamal Murray.
Okay.
And yes, I think Tyrese Maxey, with the absence of the cancer known as James Harden, I think Tyrese Maxey will, take steps in that direction. It's a reason why they didn't want to give Tyrese Maxey up when trades were coming up for James Harden. Tyrese Maxey could be the guy. And I think it showed that Philly is not dead in the East with, Boston and Milwaukee, but they still in the same spot.
Right.
Whether James Harden is there or not. they're still number 3 in the East, bounced in the second round team. And what's that going to get you?
Nothing.
What is it going to get you? They trying to compete for championships. They're trying to compete to keep Joel Embiid there. Not that the Knicks are going to grab him, but they're going to try to get him.
Yep.
You know, Knicks try to get everybody, and people go, I don't want to play that dumbass James Dolan.
Yep. Why would you?
Why would you? But I think Philly is kind of still in the same spot, which is a good and a bad thing.
Okay.
Unfortunately for them.
Now, I do have some questions for you that were posted in my group, right?
Let him fire.
One of those was, I'm start with this. Is Anthony Edwards a superstar? Let's just say star, because we know, again, we already have a definition of what a superstar is.
Okay.
It's only a few superstars.
Okay. You know what?
Is he a star?
I do something on the NBA players.
Yes.
Talking about their definition of a superstar, and they only have 5.
That's
just
it.
to be clear.
Yes. And some of those probably get taken off.
NBA players are more similar to how I think about superstars than the regular people. Yes.
No, I think we agree. Like, I don't use that word lightly. Like, everybody is not a superstar. Everybody's not a GOAT. No, you're not. So with Anthony Edwards, is he a star?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Is Jimmy Butler better than Dame?
No, he's not better than Dame. He's
I don't know, Chris, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jimmy Butler is his own unique thing. You know, and that's kind of hard to quantify sometimes. Okay. But he is, first of all, playoff Jimmy is a real thing. And he's very, very clutch. But he also has a, you know, what is Jimmy? 6'6", 6'5"?
Yeah, he like 6'6".
He's a big guard who can get to the rack easily. He's very, very defensive oriented, and he has an incredible endurance. So, Butler can put the team on his back. He's more suited to put a team on his back as a bigger guard. Okay. I think it's very, very unique to find a guard like, let's say, Steph Curry, a small guard, who could also put the team on his back. You know what I mean? Right. To get him that far. Because Dame got them far. Let's not act like Dame didn't get Portland to a Western Conference Finals. That's what. But he did get him to a Western Conference Finals.
With him and Stephon Arkell.
I mean, Steph is different.
No, I said Stephon Arkell.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. CJ.
But I like him a lot. But from a talent perspective, no, I don't think he's better than Dame.
So Steve, for you, okay, so we got Rainby Bennett. So we got some interesting topics here. So we got my man Rainby. He said Butler puts teams on his back. And again, I think Dame did too, but I don't think Dame had the weapons around him like Jimmy. And then he said Steve said that Jimmy is the old school player, like to take your lunch pail and I'm ready to go to work. So I'm asking you fellas, who would you say is better, Dame or Jimmy? So that's my question, and I'm gonna read that. And again, I like to read questions on the air because there's a lot of people who listen off air, so they can't see the comments. So that's why I'm reading it. Also, while we have a moment, you know, I definitely still want to thank our sponsor and my Uncle Juan, 94.3 WYBC,
the rhythm of the city.
Yes, and you can catch your boy every Saturday night. That's for the Saturday night dance party. So, you know, that's where I'm at. Saturdays, if you want to know where I'm at, I'm right here, you know, ones and twos. I'm one of ones and twos, man, at 94.3. So 94.94. Let me see. I'm stumbling over my own words. You can find us at www.943wybc.com. That's where you can find me at every Saturday night. Now, it was hard because I'm usually saying 94.3. So when I got said 943, I use thumb, so but it's all good. So okay, so Robert said Dame. He said Dame. He's more consistent. So okay, all right. Steve said at the end of the day, points need to be scored. So I'll have to go with Dame. And and this dude of mine, he said get on wet quet every Saturday night. Yo, this dude is wild, yo. This dude is wild, man. This dude is. Yo, wow, yo, that's my dude. See, that's my old name from back in the day, man. You ain't supposed to tell nobody, man. I told you that in confidence, man. Okay, all right. So Dame, and that seems like it's. I mean, when I was last checking the group, it was like 50-50. It was Dame, it was Jimmy. For me, I'll take Jimmy just by a small margin because of what he provides on defense. But I mean, Dame is not a bad pick either. And I'm just so curious to see what's going to happen with him and Giannis, man. Like, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. Raymond B. Bennett said, Dame is spectacular, but does he get you board steals, play D? Chris, you are a Portland fan through and through. I don't know about through and through, but you are a Portland fan. I should say that.
Whoa, through and through. Don't do that.
I'm just saying what.
Don't do that.
I mean, you might switch up one day, but it's all right.
I will not switch up one day.
Okay.
Look, if I switch up, I don't got no team.
Okay.
I don't do the switch. I wish Hannibal was online. I don't do the team hopping. I'm one or I'm none.
I thought he was a Lakers fan.
What'd you say?
I thought he was a Lakers fan, no?
Man, listen. I think he whatever team of the week he like.
Don't he got like a 49ers tattoo or something?
Yeah, Vikings.
A Vikings tattoo. Wow. This dude is a diehard Cowboys fan with the Vikings tattoo. Now, did he lose that bet or something? Because that's just nasty work right there, yo. That's nasty right there.
I don't want to say it without him being up here give him a chance to defend himself.
Nah, there is no defending yourself. If your team is the Cowboys, or if you got another team tattooed, then that's who you should ride or die with. Unless that team, just disbanded and there's no team to root for. But there's no reason that you should be screaming, I'm a diehard Dallas fan. But if somebody was to give you an X-ray, you would have a Vikings tattoo near your heart. Somebody get this nigga the biggest hee-haw of the year, man. You know what I'm saying? Please. Drop a bomb for that nigga. Yeah. That's disgusting.
You did not give it the biggest hee-haw.
Hell yeah. That's disgusting, man. All right, well, we're gonna keep that one in the pocket. We're gonna definitely come back to that one. Chris, before we end, I know that NFL is about to come on, so I appreciate everybody that's tuning us right now. Before the game, put your little soulful up in your life. The boxing match yesterday. I don't want to say last night because it was 2 p.m. I totally missed the fight. Caught the highlights. Yeah. Yeah. So, Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury got the win, but Chris got something to say, man. Chris, what's up, man? What's up with that, man?
Yo, first of all, that fight should not have been as close as it was. And with that being said, Francis Ngannou got robbed. He won that fight. He won that fight. But, like I was talking to a few people, shout out to my boy, El Espinio.
A.K.A. Larry Hambone.
I said to him, he is winning this fight, but there ain't no way they giving him this win unless he knocks Tyson Fury out. This was a 100% sanctioned fight. So there was no way the power that be in boxing was going to let this outsider come in and beat the world heavyweight champ. But your eyes didn't lie to you. Okay? Now, I had a few discussions with some boxing, people that, I respect that we talk about, we talk boxing with. I don't think Tyson Fury took this fight seriously. I don't think he for 1 minute trained with the idea of a game plan until day of fight. He looked sloppy. He looked slow. He looked unenthused. He looked unmotivated. Like, and this is not giving him any excuse because Tyson should have lost that fight. It was a fight. You should have been prepared. You were not. I do think that if he would have took the fight seriously, it could have been differently. But shout out to Francis, man. Like, keep it going after a performance like that. Keep it going. Your first boxing match was against the world heavyweight champ and a 10-rounder. And you pretty much Rocky won. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you lost to Apollo, but did you? You know?
Right.
It's something to be proud of. I know he came in for the win and not for to look good, but yo, keep it going. He's obviously a name. If Jake Paul could do it, so could you.
So
I like it, man.
so you're advertising for him to continue this boxing career that he has, make some money because he probably gonna
Why
make
not?
more than MMA because he's gonna make way more than MMA.
You're gonna make more than what you made at MMA. And that's just the truth. I think it was I think they said he made at least $6 million.
Hold on. He made $6 million. How much did he make in that? What's his most or his biggest purse in the MMA?
Tough to say. You know, UFC kind of hides a lot of its numbers.
Okay.
But I mean, you would probably say, I think of his biggest fight, probably against Stipe. He was the champ. He won the. No, that was during COVID, so that's not a good one to do. Probably him, Cyril Gahn. That was out of the COVID year. That was a pay-per-view in a big arena. He probably did close to $1 million. Then they get like a low percentage of the pay-per-view buys. So he probably made
1.5.
Maybe he had a performance of the night bonus. I don't know, maybe like 1.6, 1.5, something like that.
So he made $6 million after taxes on this fight.
Well, I ain't say after taxes.
Okay, all right. Okay. So
I didn't say after taxes.
So I taxed
but I know he definitely brung in $6 million. I don't know what his deal was for the back end on the pay-per-view and any sponsorship deal. So he might clear. So even after taxes with all the other stuff added, he might clear tape.
If I'm Francis Ngannou, I'm boxer. Francis Ngannou after this one right here. I ain't going back to the MMA, even though Tyson Fury elbowed me, brought me back, but I'm good.
Yo, he won 100%.
And still won that round. Wow, okay.
And still won that round, and still look at their faces and tell me who won.
Woo.
Knocked them down.
Hey, Chris, let me tell you something. For $6 million, I'll go in there, fight my best, and lose the fight. I don't care. I'm good now.
$6 million?
$6 million, yes.
Man, you can put my wife in the ring for $6 million. Y'all. Nigga, throw them motherfucking.
No,
throw them motherfucking up.
You would do that for free. You do that for free. I get what you're doing, Chris. Okay, I see what you're doing here.
Don't be putting words in my mouth.
It's not consider domestic violence. That's why I love you, Chris, man. My man Chris on some hardcore New York. He said you can put my wife in there.
Throw them motherfucking dubs up. We about to listen. We get you some ice after the fight, man.
Word.
You be good.
Word. I don't care who it is. Yo, listen. Give me that $6 million, man, and then a potentially $10 million. Yo,
no, I'm saying it, but like, think about it. Every time you watch a fight, when the fight over, them niggas all lovey-dovey hugging each other, right?
Yeah.
You know why? Yo, fam, we made it out and we paid. Face all busted up, swollen, bleeding, eye hanging out. I love you, man.
Yep.
Like, you just said, fuck my moms in the process. I love you, man. Like,
yo, because it's the process of the fighters.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, $20 million.
Money, fam. Money is the only thing that makes niggas just like that.
Yo, only pregame fight I saw where it didn't get too nasty probably was the Bud and Crawford fight. It didn't get too nasty.
Well, they respected each other.
Right. It didn't get too nasty. But you're right though. They be like, yo, man, I'll kill your mother when I see you. You know what I'm saying?
I be granted. They respected each other, and I'm a Spence fan.
Right.
Spence face looked like Martin after he fought Hitman Her. Yeah, we made history, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That check clear.
Yep. Again, give it a week. He gonna enjoy that check.
Go follow Earl Spence. This motherfucker done been in Mexico. This motherfucker done been in Colombia. This motherfucker Maldives. He been vacating all around. Let me tell you something. He good.
He won.
He good.
He
Trust
won.
me.
He won.
He lost, but he won.
Exactly.
That check clear, baby.
Exactly. I don't care what y'all talking about. He won. So
Sure enough, dude.
Before we go, Chris, if you don't mind doing your picks, I was about to say gambling, but I don't want to use that word. Your betting picks. You have your paper, Chris. You gonna go down the line because I need you to help me out, Chris. I'm gonna put $5 down. So you gotta say it fast and then send it to me so I can win $30.
All right. Yeah, because it's 15 minutes. And if I've seen distracted, it's because I've been trying to bet and write stuff down at the same time.
Okay.
So we'll go down it real quick. I need to update it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Should I open up my DraftKings or FanDuel? Which one, Chris?
FanDuel.
Okay, let me see if I still have that up there. FanDuel. Oh, I got it down. I got it re-downloaded. Okay. Then I got to put money up there.
We're gonna go down. Philadelphia versus Washington. Philadelphia -7. I'm gonna go Philadelphia -7. Over under 2.5. Jacksonville Pittsburgh. Jacksonville is a -2.5 favorite. I'm taking the points. I'm taking the Steelers. The Saints versus the Colts. The Saints are -2.5. I'll go Colts. I'll take the points. Houston Texans versus Carolina Panthers. Houston Texans are -3.5. That line is moved. But I will still take the Texans at -3.5. Cowboys versus Dallas. Dallas is -7. I'm taking the points. I'm taking the Rams +7. The Atlanta Falcons versus Tennessee Titans. Atlanta Falcons are -1.5. I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take Tennessee +1.5. The Jets versus the Giants, the Trash Bowl. Jets are -3. I'm going to take the Jets. The New England Patriots versus the Dolphins. Dolphins are a -8.5. I am going to take the Dolphins. The Vikings versus the Packers. The Vikings are -1.5. I'll take the Vikings. Cleveland Browns versus Seattle. Seattle is a -4.5. I'm going to take the Browns at +4.5. Cincinnati Bengals versus the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco is -4.5. I'm going to take the 49ers. Baltimore Ravens versus the Cardinals. Baltimore Ravens is a -9.5. I'm going to take the points and take the Cardinals at 9.5. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos. Kansas City is a -7. I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs. Tonight's night game, Chicago Bears versus the Chargers. Chargers are a -9.5. I would take the Chargers. I would take Chicago.
Okay. All right. Well,
Monday night game, Vegas versus Detroit. Detroit are -7.5, and I'll take them as my pick of the week.
Hey, Steve, I'm sorry, man. No Jet slander. We've been talking nice, but you guys will be playing in the Waste Management Bowl today against the New York Giants across the lake. So it's all right. Now, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Now we are going to head out because we got some games to watch. And, Chris, we got some $10 slips. So we got some 4-leg parlay. One $10 get you $200, and then you got another one $10 get you $397. Another one $10 get you $501. So again, I'm off air. You can tell me. Then I got an 5-leg. I don't want to get too greedy now. This is when you start losing, but we'll get to that. So anything else you want to say, Chris?
Win big.
Okay. I got you, man. Well, thanks again for tuning to another edition of Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. I'm your boy, Professional Sutton.
And I'm your boy, Chris G.
And on behalf of the Rucker Report, Jersey. Peace.
What's up, family? I'm Juan Castillo, and when I'm on social media, my favorite show to watch is the Don't Shoot the Messenger weekly podcast. Chris G, Professional Sutton, Rucker Report delivers sports the way it's supposed to be, real and authentic. So get ready to be entertained. My boys are ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
The cameras are on, and zeros are on the clock. Get ready for the realest, most authentic, most entertaining sports podcast there is. You may think you know sports, but they know sports and speak the truth. Here to bring you that truth is your Big Three. Give it up for Professional Sutton, Chris G, and the Rucker Report, Jersey. There's nothing to debate when the message is this clear. Welcome to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast.